Hello, welcome back to another Premiere Pro tutorial with me, Mandy Rosen. That was the finished edit. This is the before edit. So you can see I'm stomping and then I pause. And where I pause is where I'm going to lower myself to the ground with a couple of rock splashes and some other things that I will be talking about. The first step is to create a freeze frame of the background blank clip, and I'm going to place that background clip on the bottom layer, and the second layer is me on top of the background clip, and I'm going to use a pen tool to outline my body. I'll speed it up here a little bit so it's going a little bit quicker. I'm going to outline my body frame by frame as I lower myself into the ground, into the puddle. You select the pen tool by going under opacity and clicking the third icon on the right, the pen tool. And that's how you access the pen tool, and then you could just draw dots wherever you want. And having the background blank clip underneath the layer of me blends the two layers together. And as you're creating dots around your body, keep in mind that you can curve the dots. And I do that by hitting Control. When you hit Control and then click a dot, that curves the dot so it's not as jagged looking. And the correct way to lower myself into the ground more and more is to go to the position underneath the motion panel on the left and click the numbers on the right, and that goes vertical. The numbers on the left are horizontal, but in this case we just need the vertical numbers. I have the mask feather at 5 pixels, and the way to see the mask is to actually hit the mask underneath opacity, and if you hit opacity the mask disappears so you can check the work that you're doing. And right now I'm taking the puddle splash from the rock, and you can see it's off center from where I'm standing, so I created a mask around the puddle, and I'm going to move the mask with the mask still clicked under opacity, and I'm just going to move that in place where I see fit, and then I'm going to adjust the mask around my body under my feet. And since the lighting and the tones were a little bit off, I'm going to use curves to fix that, and then I'm going to bring in a stock clip from YouTube of a splash. But it's a little yellow looking. I changed the blending mode to screen. That you can see on the left under opacity is a blending mode. So I changed that to screen, and now I'm going to my curves layer on the clip of the splash, and I'm just going to adjust that a little bit so that the colors blend in a little bit better together, and then I'm going to desaturate the colors all together, and then I'm going to save that file, create a new file by 1080 by 1350 in my settings. That's how you get the Instagram size dimensions. And then this is where I do the final steps of the edit, where I adjust the colors with curves, the final edit. And I'm also going to go to my effects tab right after I finish the curves coloring to search for fake handheld presets, which is going to add fake motion to make it look like the camera is moving, even though this was filmed on a tripod, very static. And that's the final step that I will always do for each video. If you found this video interesting, if it helped you in some way, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up because it'll help me out a ton. And here's just a little bit of my other videos that I've done in the past. This is supposed to be my intro, but I'm putting it at the end for this video. I just want to end the video by saying thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys are having a very creative week. Stay productive, and most importantly, be cool.